A day of mourning 5 years after an unspeakable tragedy. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Keith Coons. We begin today with a sad anniversary being marked in Manchester today. It was 5 years ago when a gunman went on a rampage inside Hartford Distributors, killing 8 people. Today, employees are gathering to remember their friends and co-workers lost that terrible day. News 8's Brian Spiros joins us live with more. Brian?
Well, hey, Keith, today's remembrance didn't involve a big ceremony. It was very simple and allowed the many people who were impacted by this tragedy to come together in their own way to reflect and gather strength from one another.
August 3rd, 2010 was supposed to be a normal work day for the employees at Hartford Distributors in Manchester until the start of it all went horribly wrong.
From then on, it was just a nightmare the whole day.
5 years later, many remember like it was yesterday.
Every year, it's the same thing. Doesn't get really easier.
A remembrance.
Today, family and friends came together to remember the 8 workers who lost their lives.
I just don't want them to ever be forgotten, and that's why we do this every year, just to keep their names going on.
The victims were gunned down by their co-worker, 34-year-old Omar Thornton. He was suspected of stealing beer and told by company officials he could resign from his job. Officials say during that meeting, Thornton pulled out a gun and went on a shooting rampage, eventually taking his own life when all was said and done.
It's a great family, and the loss that these people have gone through and the tragedy that happened, there just are no words.
In the woods not far from the facility, you'll now find this memorial park. 8 columns bear the names of those who died in the shooting.
We meet here every year in the same faces, and everybody just gives you that hug and just shares their life, what they've been doing.
Today's ceremony was quiet, a chance for many to reflect. Flowers were placed for each of the victims. Some of the police officers who were at the scene that day also came out to join those in attendance.
8 people died. It could have been a lot more if they didn't get here in the time they did.
It helps people heal, as strange as that sounds, to have support from other people.
And there were some people who did not attend this morning's vigil. As you can imagine, reliving what happened is still too painful. Reporting live from News 8 Control, I'm Brian Spiros. Keith, back to you.